you been doing to simulate? You got two different quarterbacks, obviously, two different styles. What kind of things have you guys been doing in practice to simulate that?
Just putting some athletic guys at the quarterback position that can run a similar type of offense, with speed and agility and things like that. Obviously you're not going to be able to simulate exactly how those two quarterbacks operate, but we do our best we can with some that can throw a little bit better and some that can run a little bit better. So.
How much extra do you have to learn as a defense, or how much different scheming is there when you have two guys that have two pretty different styles?
I wouldn't say too significant. I mean, each is set for a certain skill set and kind of runs a certain offense. So from that perspective, we kind of gear our defenses towards that and kind of what we're going to do towards that for each of them. But I wouldn't say it's too far.
I know you have different keys. Is it the same keys? One guy's in and one guy's not. I know Coulter's going to be running the option more. But are there different keys that you're looking at, or the other linebackers are looking at?
Well, if I give away my whole game plan, then it's going to be published everywhere, and everyone's going to know. So, I don't know. I mean, we stick to some of our keys that we always have, and some are a little bit different, just like every game.
Okay, and it could vary by quarterback?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know yet.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Is it a relief at all that you don't have to be chasing around Venrick Mark this year?
He's a very good back, but they got good backs behind him that have been running the ball hard. So I wouldn't say it's a relief because I think they have very talented athletes still back there. But it's a little bit different, I guess.
You heard the booing, I imagine, Saturday.
Yeah.
When you hear that? I mean, I would imagine you understand fan frustration. You have frustrations. I mean, what goes through your head when you're on the field and you hear that?
I mean, obviously everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's a little bit disappointing, I would say. But as I've said before, the guys in this building are the guys in this building. We're together. We're not too concerned about the outside influences. Whether the fans are up or down. We're just trying to stay together.
Northwestern's 0-5 in the Big Ten, but what's deceptive about their program? Everybody talks about they're still a good team, they've still got these things, but what to you is deceptive about that record?
I mean, I know personally playing the last 2 years, they're a very talented program, and obviously last year's game came down to the wire. So I would say I don't take that 0-5 for anything. I mean, I don't think I take that as an indication of how good they are at all. I know they have a very talented football team. It's going to be a very good game Saturday.
A lot of players at the thing at the kickoff in Chicago were talking about coaches you'd play for other than your coach. What do you think of Fitzgerald?
I think he's a great coach. I personally took an official visit there and a visit there. I was recruited by them, and I think he's a tremendous coach and a tremendous guy off the field as well. I have nothing but respect for Fitzgerald.
Because he played linebacker?
Both that, and I just got to know him a little bit through recruiting, so I thought he was a great guy.
Thank you.
Joe obviously comes from a coach's family and stuff. He really knows his way around the football field. How have you seen him grow these last 2 years in terms of just knowledge of the game and play?
Joe's a completely different player than when he came in. I think just as far as obviously understanding the scheme. He's a pro at it now. Being in a second year, towards the end of second year now. I mean, he understands everything. He's very football-wise, intelligent on the field. And I think one of the major differences is he just cut his hair. Looks a little bit better now.